Yo, what's going on, gamers, and welcome back to the Consortium. We have another set of patch notes coming out today, which is version 2.1, and it is coming with the Cozy Campfire item. I am excited to talk about this patch note, so let's jump right into it. First off, the first new thing and biggest thing I think coming from this patch is the Cozy Campfire. The description for this item coming in is, "It's cold outside. Gather around the fire with friends and heal up before your next battle. This healing trap must be placed on a floor and persist for 25 seconds. So this is actually an item. When they first talked about this, I thought maybe it was just going to be something within the game itself that you found that was just already in place. But no, it is an actual item. It will heal 2 hit points per second. It is a blue rarity, and it can be found anywhere, which means it can be found in chests, it can be found on the ground, it can be found in the balloon drops. If my opinion is right on this item is going to have a big impact on the game. It's going to be a fun impact, and I'm going to like it, but it is going to be a big impact because what it does is it has a radius around it that heals your whole team. So let's say you guys are 4v4 at the end of the match. One of you has the campfire and one of you doesn't. They drop that in the middle of the base that they built and you're exchanging fire. One team is being healed constantly for 25 seconds. I don't know if like taking fire cancels it for a period of time. They didn't explain that. I don't know if there's any other mechanics besides just the pure heal. I mean, we'll have to see tomorrow, but I'm definitely excited to see what this has in store for us. Up another big thing coming to the game. This is especially pertinent to people that like to stream or create content. Nvidia shadowplay highlights has been optimized for the game. Shadowplay automatically saves all these big plays that you make by default. Let's say you hit that crazy headshot but you didn't have a chance to save it. Shadowplay will save that by itself and it'll just store it on your computer and you can come back to it later. You're also able to manually configure it. The configuration allows you to decide which plays get saved and customize it to fit your style. Nvidia Shadowplay Highlights is supported for all PC gamers using a GeForce GTX 650 or above graphics card. To celebrate the launch of Shadowplay Highlights, they are hosting a contest with a grand prize of 4 GTX 1070 graphics cards. That's a big prize, guys. If you're looking to upgrade your computer, this is a great contest. Definitely head over to the Shadowplay Highlights blog for more information on the contest and also new features within the Shadowplay Highlights. Now moving on to the rest of the patch notes. First thing, we have some weapon changes. The Boogie Bomb dance effect is now removed from taking any damage. This is one thing I don't really agree with during this patch notes. I think it definitely needs to last while taking some damage. Now I know a lot of people disagree with me, so we'll just have to take a look at how it works. They do mention that they're going to continue to monitor it and iterate on the item's functionality. They also changed the Boogie Bomb rarity to be blue rare to more accurately represent its true rarity. It was green before. We also have some gameplay changes coming in. They fixed an issue which caused players to pass through the recently built and edited structures. This is going to decrease some of that player frustration felt when you're trying to build up in the middle of a fight and you end up falling through part of your structure. They also fixed an issue which allowed sniper bullets to pass through players without applying any damage. So all of us always had this in our head that we would hit sniper shots and somehow it would miss. We just assumed it was something with the lag or something else within the game, but it was an actual issue. Bullets would go through players and that now has been fixed. They have also fixed an animation issue created by entering the down but not out state while in the air. This is that kind of frog glitch that you've been seeing around lately. Next, we have some major audio changes. They increased the audible range of the enemy footsteps as well as the overall volume. This is something I had kind of noticed but didn't really register in my head what was going on, but they had lowered on accident or they just raised the other volumes of the footsteps so you couldn't hear them as well. So they said they were aware of an issue causing footsteps to sometimes play at irregular intervals when off the screen. They're working on that. The enemy footsteps are now easier to hear when performing certain actions such as building, shooting, or collecting resources, which is going to mean that it's not as easy to sneak up on people. They also fixed an issue which caused sniper bullet impact sounds to trigger more than once per shot. They fixed the phantom bullet sounds, which are sometimes heard throughout a match. Now, I kind of went up and pitched there a little bit because this was something that bugged the crap out of me. I always heard those phantom bullet sounds and assumed there was people shooting at me, so it made me play the game differently, but there was actually nobody around, and it was just super annoying. I'm glad to see that fixed. They also adjusted the volume on the AC/DC pickaxe, which that pickaxe, if you haven't used it or had someone in your group using it, was loud. It completely drowned out any other noises. They also reduced the volume of the drone that teleports the player out of each match. And last but not least, always the UI changes. They fixed an issue which caused the push to talk setting to disappear from the Battle Royale settings when restoring default settings in Save the World. They shortened a few daily challenge descriptions which would run off the screen in a few different languages. The daily challenge rewards are automatically collected if another challenge is completed in the same category. As an example, if you complete a Battle Pass daily challenge but do not collect the reward will automatically be collected upon completing the next Battle Pass daily challenge. And there you have it. They weren't the biggest patch notes, but there were a lot of things in there that are exciting, especially the new item and then, the sniper bullet fixes and falling through your structures. So I'm excited for this patch to come out tomorrow. I think we're also going to be seeing the new patch with the new city coming out either the following week or 2 weeks from now, because there is a Reddit post online that talked about, or somebody mentioned, they asked, when are you going to put out the new city? And somebody from Epic mentioned very soon. So I definitely think that means this month. And if it doesn't mean in January, it's definitely going to be the beginning of February. So we have a lot of stuff coming. I have a lot of videos planned. I know I've been slacking, but it's because I've been trying to put some more bigger videos together that are a lot better quality, and it takes a lot more time to edit and a lot more time put into them. So I apologize for the wait. But as always, I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate everybody that watches all my videos and comments. And as always, I hope you have a good one.